Alright, looks like we're good to go. Let's get to it. Let me see what the situation is on my event situation here. Oh. Never mind.
Our first task in the Delta Quadrant is rather mundane for one of your skills, but still necessary. A group of homeless aliens need a new home. A group of Talaxians living in the Antaba system are ready to move to a nearby planet. Admiral Tuvok and Voyager have gone ahead to their main asteroid base to begin the preparations for the transition. The Admiral has requested your presence as well. You two work well together. I recommend you take advantage of his expertise. There's no one who knows more about the Delta Quadrant than he does.
Alright. well, never mind. Alright, let me cancel first. Let me get through this. Was gonna do one of the events, but nope, I cannot. Let me put my thing because I don't actually use these. They're just good for getting the diplomacy up. No, I'm pretty sure the Klingons don't call it diplomacy. I'm pretty sure it's not diplomacy for the Klingons. I don't have anything. Don't have anything going on there. Yeah, I kind of don't want to do that. I kind of don't want to do that one. Alright. That. And come on, reset. There we go. All right, good. This Riemann shield looks pretty nice on this ship.
Voyager is under attack by the Kazon. Engines are offline. Quest assistance.
These ships aren't going to be too much. These ships aren't going to be too much trouble here.
Thank you for your assistance. We were en route to the Talaxian base when we were ambushed by the Kazon. The damage is relatively minor, but my crew will require time to make repairs. However, I have a personal request. The leader of the Talaxian colony served with me on Voyager. Would you be willing to take me there?
Of course, Admiral Tuvok. Beam over at your convenience.
This base is populated by Talaxians. My shipmate from Voyager, Neelix, joined them before they moved to this location.
All right.
The Talaxians have been looking for a new homeworld for quite some time, and now they have found one. The Alliance's history with the relocation of the Romulans will be invaluable in this process.
Let me try again. Greetings, Captain. It is my honor to meet representatives of the Klingon Empire. My name is Neelix, and I served with B'Elanna Torres on the USS Voyager. I am currently Starfleet's ambassador to the Delta Quadrant. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Yep, I think I've heard something. I think I've heard something.
No matter. I've always been curious about the Klingon Empire. I even organized a Day of Honor celebration for Voyager once. My link to the Alpha Quadrant wasn't as strong as I wanted it to be until the Janolan Dice sphere opened ahead straight to the Delta Quadrant. Now we get all sorts of news, and I'm so glad to hear that unpleasantness between the Empire and the Federation is over. I'm planning a trip to Earth to sample the cuisine. Sometime. I mean, maybe I'll go to Kronos too, but then we'll have to wait until after the colonization. I barely have a minute to myself anymore. There's just so much to do.
About the colonization.
Oh, you've come to help. How wonderful. I guess the Klingon Empire is just as helpful to people in need as my good friends in Starfleet. I'm a little surprised, though. Alana always said Klingons were, grumpy.
Sure, the Federation appreciates your efforts on behalf. But, can we get back to the colonization efforts?
Ow, where are my manners? You must be tired and thirsty after your long journey. Come to the colony. We'll fix you right up. But if I could impose on you just for a small favor first. The Kazon Nistrum have been giving us a lot of trouble lately. We've constructed some shield generators to protect the base, but the Kazon keep knocking them offline, and all my shuttles are prepping for the colonization. Could you reactivate the shields for us?
Of course, Neelix.
Wonderful! Just fly to the generators and start the relaunch sequence. It will take them a few minutes to get up to full strength, but that shouldn't be a problem. After that, beam down to the colony. I'll start making some nicely old root stew for you.
Restart three shield generators. Got it. All right. We got that one. This one. And this one. Good work.
Thank you so much for your assistance. You may beam down to our base at your leisure. Oh, and speaking in my formal capacity as permanent ambassador, welcome to the Delta Quadrant.
Thank you, Neelix. I'm actually kind of surprised. Further along with this character.
It's so good to meet you in person. View screens are so impersonal, don't you think? May I shake your hand? If memory serves, that's how. Mr. Vulcan? Is that you, Tuvok?
Indeed. It is agreeable to see you again, Neelix.
What a wonderful surprise. Come, my friends, we have so much to discuss.
You look well, Neelix.
As do you. Family, children. Being here has changed me for the better.
All right. Need to follow them in.
Indeed. This colony is an improvement on your previous home.
Twice as large and completely updated. You should see the kitchen.
But you still seek a new homeworld?
Of course, children need sun and open skies. A place to put down roots.
Of course, this is where the thing. Yep.
What was that?
Acknowledged. Inform me if the Kazon returned.
The operations bay? Dexter was in there.
Alright. Come over here. Luckily this mission ain't too complicated. Oh. Yeah, luckily this mission ain't too complicated, so
Dexter's trapped. Please do something.
alright.
Dex is a little dizzy, but she'll be fine. I have to stay with her, though. I'm afraid I must impose on your kindness again. Several of our systems were damaged in the attack, and I can't help fix them just now.
Of course I'll help, Neelix. What can I do?
Several of our systems are malfunctioning. Our communications, environmental controls, engineering, and the controls for the crane loading our ships all have been damaged.
It would be my pleasure. Alright. come over here, fix this console. Maximize this just a tad. There we go. I do need to get back playing this on the console version too sometime. I've been a little bit distracted with Fortnite, as you can probably tell. Of all things. Alright, so power. Electroplasma flow. Fix the isolinear chips. And replace the fuses. Good. Alright, let's go down and fix the crane, then we'll come back up to the other area and do that. That one's good. And now we have one more thing. Now we have one more thing that we need to fix, and that's over here. Alright. Use the console. Use the console here. Boom. And we're good. We are good to go. Alright. Come over here. Come over here. We'll talk to Neelix, and we will continue on.
Thank you so much. Everything seems to be working properly now, and Dex is feeling much better. I need to take one final lap around the base and speak to a few people before we depart. Would you care to accompany me?
Certainly. Interestingly enough, I've not gotten the mission to collect the ingredients anymore.
I need help loading this ship. Mannix was supposed to help me, but now I can't find him, and I can't reach him on internal comms. I know he hasn't left the station yet, though. Could you look around and tell him that his shift has started?
Find Mannix. I can do that.
The lack of discipline among the Talaxians is alarming.
Alright. Over here.
Greetings, friend. What can I do for you?
I'm helping Calyx. She says she needs more workers for the ship.
Really? I was scheduled to work now, but I traded shifts with Oxel so I could meet a friend who's returning from a long trading mission. Find Oxel. He should be able to help you.
Thank you.
I've known Mannix for many years now. If he says he traded shifts, I believe him.
Alright.
I don't believe we've met yet. I'm Oxel, and you must be one of Neelix's visitors from the Alpha Quadrant. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'm trying to track down who's supposed to be working the cargo loaders right now. Mannix said he traded shifts with you.
That's right, but then I beat Drexa in a game of Kadis Kat, and she agreed to work the shift for me. You should find her.
Thank you.
Betting work shifts on a game of Caddis Cot is extremely unprofessional.
Alright. Alright, over here.
Hi there. I'm Drexa. I heard you helped save Dex's life. Those Kazon are always bothering us. I wish they'd just find someplace else to go. Is there something I can do for you?
I'm trying to find out who's supposed to be working cargo loaders. Oxel said he lost a game Caddis cut to him and agreed to work his shift as payment.
Oh, yes, that's right. I worked his shift, though. Check the duty roster. It should all be there.
Thank you.
Drexa never worries about the details, but she's one of the nicest people I know.
Alright, and down here. Alright. Alright, back over here again.
Oh, it's you again. Did you find what you needed?
I checked the duty roster. Oxel had traded shifts with Menix, so when you did Oxel's shift, you were actually supposed to work Menix's shift.
Really? But I worked the shift that was in the duty roster.
Very well. Alright, let's go down here. Go back this way.
Did you find Drexa?
Yes, I checked the duty roster. Wasn't updated with your trade with Menix, and so Drexa did your original shift by mistake.
Wow, what a goof! I told her I traded shifts with Menex. At least I think I did. Does that mean both Menex and Drexa showed up for my shift?
I'll talk to Menix. Alright. Oh, whoops. Whoops, can't go through the thing there. Alright.
Hey there! I talked to Oxel, and he told me what happened. Did you find Drexa?
Yes, I looked at the duty roster. Drexa was supposed to do your shift to repay her debt to Oxel, but did his original shift by mistake. But where were you?
Oh, that explains it. I showed up for the shift a bit late, but Calyx said she already had enough workers and I could go back to my quarters. Normally, I would be happy to work, but my friend will be back any time now. That's why I traded shifts in the first place.
I see. Alright.
Did you find Menex?
Menix said he traded shifts with Oxel. Drexa lost a bet to Oxel and took the shift as payment, but Drexa did Oxel's original shift by mistake, instead of Menix's. So when Menix showed up to work for Oxel's shift, you told him you had enough help that he could leave.
Sounds like quite a series of miscommunications. But I still need help here. What do you think I should do about it?
Make do as best as you can. You made a mistake earlier when you had extra people, but didn't investigate why.
It's...
Oh. Oh, whoops. That's weird. Well, that was weird. I didn't even click the dialogue there. All right.
I need to scan the route we'll take to the colony. But the Kazon attack has damaged our astrometric system. All it will tell me is how far off I am from our target position. I feel like I'm taking shots in the dark. Would you be willing to help me? By adjusting the sensor array's pitch, up and down, and yaw, left and right, you can point the array at the target. By adjusting the force, you can change the distance the array examines. Be sure not to overshoot the target location. The array will be useless if that happens.
All right, adjust the array. Needs to be. All right, now we need angle. All right, and finally the force. Nope. I need to increase it. Boom, lock in coordinates. And there we go.
I can't thank you enough for your help. Dex is going to be fine. The doctors say she'll be up and around in no time.
Glad to hear it, Neelix.
I need to return to Voyager. Please escort the Talaxian fleet to New Talix.
It would be an honor, Admiral.
We can return to Voyager at your earliest convenience. The Talaxians have much to do.
Certainly, Admiral. Alright, back up to the ship. Oh, it's down here.
Thank you for all you have done for the Talaxians. I believe that they will be a valuable ally to us in the days ahead. That would not have been possible without yours. I am confident we will see one another again. Until then, live long and prosper.
Peace and long life to you, Admiral.
Our ships are ready to depart. Travel to the staging area to join us in our new adventure.
On my way, Neelix.
ready to depart for New Talax?
Right. And not, so let's not fly too far ahead there. And off we go. On screen.
Are you detecting the theta radiation spikes? Those levels have been normal and steady for weeks now. What could have happened?
We'll check it out. You stay here with the fleet. And Neelix, do you have an idea of who did this?
Theta radiation could mean only one thing: the Malon. They lack the technology to recycle antimatter waste, which has led them to develop an entire industry around dumping theta radiation in various areas. We can't survive on New Talax if the Malon are going to use it as their personal garbage dump.
I'll deal with this, Neelix. Alright, hell of a ship.
Unknown vessel. This site is claimed by the Malon. Go find your own dump site.
The Talaxians have claimed this system. You'll need to find another place to dump your waste.
Why? I was here first. Besides, there's a neutron star near here that makes this the perfect location for our needs. Finding another would be too expensive. Tell the Talaxians to find another planet.
Talaxians have been searching for a year. The Talaxians have been searching years for a planet like their homeworld. We can assist you to find another dump site. Okay. Red alert. Target their engines. Destroying their ships will only make the radiation worse. Alright, more ships. More ships once again. Alright, we're back. Like I said, not too much trouble.
Enough! You've ruined me. Wrecked my ship. At least spare my life.
Find another place to dump your trash.
The Malon are gone, but the radiation is still around. Oh, what can we do? This would have been a perfect homeworld. But we can't live here if the radiation is going to infect the entire planet.
The DV Ferocity 1285 can easily remove the radiation. Give us a moment. Right next to it. Right next to it thing here. Yeah, normally the radiation deals would show up as little clouds, but I don't know when it's happened. Don't know when it's happened, but they don't show up anymore. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Oh my God! It's a good thing they're still marked here on the map. Otherwise, this may be a little bit. Otherwise, it'd be kind of complicated. All right. This way. Also up. And boom. There we go.
Thank you so much for all of your help. You are a true friend to me and to the Talaxian people. Your crew will always be welcome. And good luck in your voyages. I hope to see you again soon.
Been a pleasure, Neelix. Best of luck to you and your people. And boom. Alright. Try to think of what I want for the ship. All damage resistance. Let's
It's been more than 30 years since Voyager passed.
whoa. Good. Perfect.
It's been more than 30 years since Voyager passed through this region of space. But the echoes of what Captain Janeway and her crew did linger. We need to reestablish relationships here. I'm assigning you a region of space to patrol. Meet the locals and find out how things stand in the Delta Quadrant today.
All right. Well, let me pause just for a second, and I'll be right back. Alright. Alright, that's good to go. Fortune of the patrol missions. Fortune of the patrol missions can't just transport them like it can the regular missions. I mean, grab that. Don't want to zoom past the don't want to zoom past the thing there. Let's give the Bentons a hand. Good.
You have entered an area controlled by the Bentham Guard. Our scans indicate your ship is armed and operational, and you have demonstrated your ability to assist in an ongoing operation. You will either join our squadron as a deputized Protectorate officer, or clear the area immediately.
Deputized?
You are now my deputy. We are here to apprehend a suspect wanted in multiple systems for crimes not limited to theft, coercion, destruction of private property, and murder. When you arrived, we were dealing with one of this criminal's lieutenants. We've tracked the suspect to this system. Your assistance in this matter is required, and appreciated. Looks like our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over and ask if their boss might come out of hiding.
Over here.
Keep concentrating fire on individual ships. Separate them and whittle down their numbers. We will not go quietly. You will stand down and surrender to the Benton Guard. Sensors are picking up small habitations from the asteroid, possibly consisting of multiple temporary hideouts.
Another battleship over here that we need to take care of.
We do what we want, where we want.
Picked up a tight beam transmission on a new frequency. We're jamming that spectrum of their comms now, but it was probably a call for assistance.
I'm taking you with me.
Captain got this. Excellent work. We'll send over a pacification party to take the suspect into custody.
takes care of that.
Thank you for your assistance, and welcome to this sector. We recommend that you get underway and head for secure space. There's been a lot of turbulent activity recently, and multiple reports of danger to travelers.
Anything we should be aware of?
The Kazon have long been one of the more aggressive races in this quadrant. We've been cleaning up several Kazon raiding actions. They've been especially active, taking advantage of the recent chaos. We've also received information from some of our informants about ships that can eliminate Borg vessels easily, but it is hard to separate rumor and fact. We don't have any first-hand evidence of such attackers, but multiple parties have reported this.
Interesting. Let's be sure to include this in our report.
We have the suspect in custody now, and we also apprehended a fair number of his associates. This part of space will be safer without their influence. I'm dispatching medics to treat any wounded so they can stand trial, and an engineering team to ensure his ship is stable so we can tow it back to base. Thank you. We have it from here.
Right, so we're good there.
We have received a distress call from a Federation starship, the USS Callisto. It seems the researchers found more trouble than they can handle while exploring the Delta Quadrant.
Well, alright, and accept. Transwarp to the mission start location. And I think we're good. Let me come over here. Some of the things should. All right. Hopefully that one does not go. Hopefully that one does not go too awry. Alright, mission start. Yeah, it's load times still a little bit of an issue. Luckily they're not too bad. But still a little annoying. Still a little annoying. There might be some survivors. Scan the wreckage. Alright, come over here. Unfortunate. Can we identify who attacked her? Let's hear what they have to say.
This is 7 of 9, part of a Federation research team assigned to the USS Callisto. My team and I were investigating this outpost when the defense systems activated and destroyed the ship.
Okay. 7, this is First Amira Akeem of DB Ferocity 1285. We responded as soon as we could.
I am aware of your service record. Thank you for responding to our request for assistance. I was able to deactivate the outpost's defenses, but the system sent out an automated distress signal upon shutdown. It is logical to assume that someone will be arriving to investigate. Please transport my team and me to your ship. I will be of more assistance to you there.
Oh, this call brings worthy foes. Alright. This thing right here doesn't look like it have automated defenses, but apparently it does. Alright, let's feed them over.
Long-range sensors are picking up inbound energy signatures. Voth ships. They must lay claim to this.
Indeed.
Attention trespassing and no therms. You are trespassing in Fourth Aligned space. Surrender now, and we will allow you to live out the remainder of your lives on a prison world.
We will not be made into your prisoners. That one because of the, well, they're not going to do that one because of the shield one up around it.
Alien vessel, you have violated the Voth facility, and will be.
Where are they going? It's not like the Voth to leave a battle they would have clearly won.
That is odd. On screen.
This is a general distress signal for any ships in range. This is the Teray homeworld. We are under attack by an unknown force of immense power. We require immediate assistance.
Who exactly are the Teray?
The Teray are a spacefaring culture that Voyager encountered in 2376. They claim ownership over the underspace, which are corridors through subspace that significantly shorten travel times here in the Delta Quadrant. Command has been attempting to contact them, without success. Access to the underspace would be a distinct advantage for our fleets.
You think the Voth are the ones who attacked the Teray? They left so quickly.
That is one possibility. To my knowledge, the Voth and Teray are not enemies. However, there is still much we do not know about the Delta Quadrant.
Battle will be glorious. It'll show the Teray we are worthy allies. Alright, and warp out from here. Wonder what they're gonna have planned once this. Wonder what they're gonna have planned once this Tholian event's actually over. So I guess I'll see in April.
We have arrived in the Teray system. The Voth ships are in combat, but they are not engaging Teray vessels. Their opposition does not conform to any known ship in the universe.
Whatever they are, they're packing. Whatever they are, they're packing quite a punch. I like how every time this happens, Every time this happens, the ships don't seem to be moving. I think this happened, I think that happened to a step between the stars. And we're dealing with moth ships here in the Dyson Sphere. Go.
The Voth and whomever they are fighting are speaking on an open channel. We can listen to their communications.
Make it so.
Your defense of the Teray thieves will be your undoing.
The Teray and Voth have a long-standing allegiance. The Teray's exothermic nature makes them superior to the other feeble races of the Quadrant.
Then you will be loyal to the death.
They're not even attempting to negotiate. Alright.
The surface of the Teray homeworld is being devastated by the debris from the Voth vessels. The Teray do have defense network of satellites and shields that is capable of protecting. The control network is offline. This was intentional. Their attackers deliberately targeted the area during the initial assault. There is a secondary command center on the outskirts of one of their major settlements. If we transport directly there, we will be able to restore the control network.
Alright, beam down. We'll beam down and we'll get everything started here.
The invaders attacked this facility, but they did not do significant structural damage. They were, however, able to take down the control network controlling the orbital defense grid. That defense grid is the only thing capable of stopping all of the debris from the battle in orbit from raining down on the planet. Small pieces will burn up in the atmosphere, and your ship's weapons can deal with some others, but a significant percentage will get through. Until that grid is operational, there will be widespread devastation.
Yes, let's make this happen.
There was a firefight here. One of the Teray is injured, but his condition is stable. He may be able to give us more information about the invaders.
Good, we'll help him. Maybe he can answer some questions.
Thank you. My name is Bellis. You're from the Klingon Defense Force, right?
Yes, we'd like to
No
know...
further hostile beams detected.
Yes, we'd like to know what happened here.
The ships emerged from the underspace, and they were too close for our defense grid to stop the launch of drop pods. In minutes, they had knocked out the grid controls, and we were defenseless. We barely had time to transmit a distress signal.
What is underspace?
You are not Teray. I cannot reveal our secrets.
Very well.
If I may, Underspace is a network of subspace corridors that extend through much of the Delta Quadrant. Voyager was pulled into one when its warp field interacted with the corridor's radial wall. At the time, we speculated that the corridors would speed our journey back to Federation space. That was not possible.
Underspace is a Teray secret. How are these attackers able to use it?
The attackers were Vadwar. Voyager did indeed interact with one of our corridors, but instead of deleting the info as we requested and going on their way, they revived our greatest enemy. All of this destruction, every death, it's all Voyager's fault.
Vadwar?
Impossible. It cannot be the Vadwar. I would know.
Vadwar are unimportant. Completing our mission here is.
My analysis remains unchanged. We need to restore functionality to the defense grid. There are 4 nodes located on the edge of this complex. We must restart these nodes and realign them to the central tower to re-establish the grid.
Sounds good. Keep an eye out for any Vadwar. They won't like what we're trying to do.
I'll go to the central tower and start the initialization sequence.
I blame myself for the Vadwar's return. It was a door best left unopened.
direction over here. Don't remember this. So yes, I do have banana. I do have banana cloud. I think this thing must be shielding the, I think that probe must be shielding the other probe. Alright, that takes care of that group. We can work on this. We can work on this one.
No further hostile beams detected. Complete these steps in the correct order to initialize and align the node.
Go on.
First, you must access the AI subroutines. Next, you must update the defense protocols. Finally, you must establish the satellite uplink.
Understood. Alright, AI subroutines. Okay. Update defensive protocols. And establish satellite uplink. Alright. Someone should get this going.
Uplink established.
First node, that is the first node active. I think there are one more over here. Alright, good. And there's some more of them. And there's some more of them over here. I was hoping I'd just be called down. I was hoping I'd just be called down jackals. Lots of jackals. I think that's the group defending. I think that was the group defending this node, so they should be over. Should be up there. All right.
Analysis complete. Perform these steps in the correct order.
Go on.
First, you must reboot the core matrix. Next, you must charge the capacitive relays. Finally, you must establish the satellite uplink.
Understood. All right. Core matrix. Core matrix. Okay. The relays. And then the uplink. And that should be this node active.
Defense node online.
Good. Go down over here. Activate the thing, please. I see one of my things down there. What exactly is that last endeavor? Defeat the Vodwarn ground.
Whatever happens here, we must inform our superiors about the Vodwarn threat.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be too much trouble here, seeing how this is I don't know if the probes actually count.
No further hostile beams detected. I have completed my analysis. Complete the following steps in the correct order.
Go on.
First, you must launch the startup sequencers. Next, you must update the defense protocols. Finally, you must establish the satellite uplink.
Understood. I already fucking forgot what the first one was. Okay. Okay, second one was defense protocols. And then the uplink. Alright, satellite uplink. And that should be this one active, and that means
Uplink reinitiated.
one more to get. One more to get. I do see a thing over here.
When Admiral Tuvok asked me to leave my post at the Daystrom Institute to assist the Callisto, I thought the probability of seeing Vodwar was statistically insignificant.
Vodwar on the ground to get that.
We had to ally ourselves with the Teray to escape the Vodwar.
Oh, I guess that was the group guard this section too. All right.
My analysis of this node is complete. Execute the following steps in the correct order.
Go on.
First, you must reboot the core matrix. Next, you must charge the capacitive relays. Finally, you must align the main relay.
Main relay. All right. So, core matrix. What's the second one? I already forgot. All right. So yeah, both. That's what I thought. I thought it had to do with relays. Then of course the last one also had to do with relays. All right. And speaking of last one, this should be the last node we need to activate.
Connection reestablished.
Good. Defense grid's active, but it'll take a little bit to get online.
Warrior, I need assistance at the central tower.
Yeah, we got a little bit more. To do here, so this last endeavor shouldn't be an issue. Come over here. Come over here.
When we first rescued the Vodwar, we thought we could be allies.
All right. Good.
No further hostile beams detected.
Yeah. Whoa. Trying to sneak up while I was trying to revive them. You're being very annoying.
No further hostile beams detected.
Okay. I think. Oh, no. Nope, I was wrong. There we go.
Your team did an excellent job getting the defense nodes back online and realigned to the central hub here. The restart process will take some time, but the defense grid will be active in about 2 minutes. We'd be in good shape if the Vodwar hadn't launched more assault pods. These are mobile transporter pads used to bring more troops to the surface rapidly. I assume they're coming to stop us from restoring the defense grid.
We need to hold them off until the defense grid has completed the restart sequence.
The Teray took control of underspace after the Vodwar were defeated. Clearly, the Vodwar objects.
dimension that echo is going to be too difficult to get.
Godwar reinforcements approaching.
Perfect. There it is right there, and that also got me the.
Godwar are relentless. The probability of our survival is slim.
Activate the bridge, please. Fence grid's almost coming online.
No further hostile beams detected. The Vodwar are tenacious fighters. We must be more so.
Yeah, it doesn't help that I was stuck in the damn thing there. Okay. All right.
We can't keep this up forever.
What is that?
Vault being late as usual. To get it back up to the spot. Let's group over here. Interestingly enough, they have not come to attack. Come to attack till the other starts heading there. Drones are annoying as hell.
No further hostile beams detected.
Odd.
It is not odd. Voth reinforcements have entered orbit. These Vodwar do not want to do battle with an obviously superior force.
Really? I seem to remember the Vodwar tearing your ships apart.
While we did sustain great losses, we have made good on our agreement with the Teray. Bellas, we have restored your defense grid.
Seven and I restored the defense grid, you mean?
I'm not interested in petty squabbling about who did what. The grid is restored and we are safe. That's all that matters.
I apologize, Bellas. Permission granted.
Seven of 9.
Admiral?
We detected the destruction of the Callisto. What?
It was your fault! Your ship invaded the Voth outpost! You woke the Vodwar!
Vodwar. Interesting. Starfleet intelligence did not consider them a threat. We believed their numbers were few and their technology outdated.
Then you were wrong! The Vodwar have returned, and no one is safe.
I see. 7. Voyager could use your expertise again. Will you return to the ship?
That would be acceptable.
Very well. We will take the other survivors from the Callisto as well. Thank you.
All right.
Voyager, 2 to beam up.
And we should be good to go. Yes, mission complete. Alright.
Thank you for assisting Seven and lending aid to the Touré. However, the discovery that our old foes, the Vaudouar, have made such a leap in technology and are now threatening the entire quadrant is troubling.
I agree.
Thank you. Without your help, my team and I may have been killed by the Voth. Now, however, I must turn my attention to the Vaudouar. I am responsible for their return. I must assist in their defeat.
Good luck, Seven. Stay safe out there. Alright, and mission complete. That. Give you the things here. Okay, good.
Not all the experiences of...
I'll deal with that. I'll deal with that later. What's my situation? 2 hours. Yeah. Got a little bit of a wait regarding that. All right. Over here, product damage during this health regeneration. I was gonna say I have a little bit and everything, but not quite at everything just yet. Alright. That's where I need to cut it for right now, so do me a favor if you would. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. Helps me and my channel out quite a bit. So I'm done for right now, so thank you for stopping